What is, surprisingly, safe for human consumption? I'm reading this thread like I'm looking for dinner tips or something. Ballistol, it's a general purpose oil for lubrication and rust protection and can be used for metal, wood, and leather. It's completely safe to drink, and it even smells like licorice. I came here for this. My grandma used to feed me this stuff as a home remedy. What illness did you have that required general lubricant as a remedy? I'm genuinely curious. It was supposed to help with basically anything. From a sore throat to constipation. Lubricates the colon to unstuck the stuff. Yeah. Sounds plausible. Until I tell you what I got for diarrhea. Was a pretty good lesson in critical thinking. Until I tell you what I got for diarrhea: butt plug. Gaffer tape. Butt plug, gaffer tape, and Gorilla Glue. You can eat everything inside of a natural beehive, including the bees. Just don't get stung. Crunchy and spicy. Spicy sky raisins. Dog cat food. The FDA requires pet food to be human grade because during the Depression so many desperate people died from eating pet food. Adding, I did not expect this to blow up. I haven't done extensive research on the topic, but I learned about this in a college-level history class. Thank you for the awards and upvotes. I love Reddit for the complete randomness that brings everyone together. Also adding, I'm honestly amazed by the amount of people that have ate dog cat food. I never would have guessed. Some indigenous tribes eat clay in small amounts due to the minerals and texture. I have 2 cousins adopted from a Haitian orphanage. The orphanage basically took lard and mixed it with small amounts of dirt to feed to the kids. I imagine it was more filler than any notable benefits, but still, crazy to think about. At some level it makes sense in that we do take mineral supplements. People often know but don't internalize the fact that the iron we eat is actually 100% that, but the idea these mud cookies are ever used to fill tummies is depressing as hell. The little stickers on the fruit you buy in the store. Even the glue for them are FDA approved. I eat stickers all the time, dude. Just be careful with the skin, it's loaded with toxins. I'm not allowed to eat the skin. Oddly enough, gallium up to certain weight, and a decent amount at that. Please advise, this is not a recommendation to eat it. Do your own research and make your own decisions. I do not advocate for the consumption of gallium. I'm going to eat it. You can't stop me. If something bad happens, it's all your fault. Fine, but I won't like it. Tell me how it tastes, for science. I just Googled it. It's in our water. It's in our fruits and already in our bodies. Oh God. I'm going to die. Ah. Dibs on your stamp collection. Why are we shouting right now? Gallium is a lot like caps lock. Cruise control for cool. I'm shouting in lowercase. My man. Gallium-induced shouting. Petroleum jelly, small amounts have been used as laxative and stool softener. My dog ate a whole little bottle of it once. Tried to do it again when I replaced it. Why, but my dog goes apeshit for Vaseline. My son did this. It was quite a diaper. My son did this, too. As a first-time mom, I called poison control in a panic. Only Yobi told he may have a pretty interesting diaper. He'd already done it once with butter, so I kinda knew what to expect. I called poison control twice in the same week once. I was sure they were starting a file on me. I had to call poison control twice in 1 week, also. I swear someone was going to show up at my door to take my kid away. He got into a tub of Vaseline and then 5 or so days later managed to get a dishwasher tab out and bite into it. I had definitely underestimated a toddler's desire to put everything in their mouth. Toddlers are basically just drunk, suicidal little lunatics you have to protect from themselves. Mine never ate Vaseline, but he did take off running with a pencil point side in his mouth. There is a game where one player is a toddler and the other is the dad. The toddler trying to kill themselves with household means, the dad is trying to baby-proof the house before that could happen. Methylene blue, though it'll make your pee turn blue. That might be a funky upside, actually. It stains really badly. You can get blue underwear, blue toilet bowl, blue car seats. Most people who take methylene blue have bladder control problems. Sounds like a story about a guy who lives in a blue world. With a blue house? With a blue little window? And a blue Corvette? And everything is blue for him. And himself and everybody around. 'Cause he ain't got nobody to listen to. Dandelions can make a great tea. In French, dandelions are called pissenlits, which literally means piss in bed, supposedly because drinking dandelion tea makes you more likely to wet the bed. Edit, I know that dandelion comes from dandelion, can everyone please stop commenting on this? It's a diuretic. Had a severely alcoholic patient drink 2 large bottles of mouthwash, Listerine etc., every day for about 15 years. You'd think nearly 10,000 bottles of mouthwash would kill a man, but no. At least, not very quickly. His gut health probably sucked, but his breath was fresh and minty. When I had my gallbladder removed a few months ago, the doc told me, apropos of nothing, I could eat the stones they let me keep. I mean, I guess they're mostly cholesterol, so it makes sense. I'm so jealous, they wouldn't let me keep mine. I got mine out when I was 12, I'm 25 now and have nothing by which to remember my short-lived, pain in the ass gallbladder. You enjoy those stones. But don't eat them, that's extremely cursed and I can't believe the doc said that lol. Why wouldn't they let you keep them? They're yours. You made them fair and square gallbladder shaped. He probably resold them on eBay as a side business. Which means they're still in circulation and Op could try to track them down in an epic Ace Ventura-style adventure for his gallbladder stones. Most venom can be safely digested, if you don't have any open wounds in your mouth and digestive system. Edit, this doesn't mean, you should drink venom if you can, or French kiss the next cobra. Don't put toxins in your body. There are better ways to find out if you have open wounds or ulcers in your mouth. High percentage alcohol for example, or spicy food. Please drink responsibly and only if the area where you live allows it. Too many people die of alcohol poisoning. Edit 2. Now I know what Hank Green feels like. You can even build up tolerances to poisonous substances such as icane powder. Yimph, I learned this in a kissing book. Inconceivable. Pokeweed is edible if cooked properly. I remember my Bill's dad made poke salad. He said the idea is to cook most of the poison out, but leave enough for your lips to tingle. Edit, my sister is the one married to Bill, and his father is now deceased. I don't claim to know how to properly cook it, but the general consensus in the comments are 1. You only want young poke, the toxins build up with the age of the plant. 2. You want the leaves, not the roots. 3. You have to boil the poke several times, throwing out the water each time, to cook out the toxins. The tingle I mentioned apparently manifests as really bad pain and uncooked undercooked, caused by said toxins. This is by far the most likes I've ever gotten on Reddit, so thanks to everyone so much. It was a popular depression food eaten by my family as late as the 70s. They called it poke salad rather than salad. It contains a water-soluble poison that will chemically burn your mouth. Boil it in water, rinse it in cold water, then cook it. It's like spinach or turnip greens but more fibrous. Green crayons. Only the green ones? Especially the green ones. Yule gibbons, many parts of the pine tree are edible. Pine needle tea is a very good source of vitamin C. A whole box of Nivea cream apparently. I ate an entire box of Nivea cream when I was a toddler, and the only after effect was that my poop smelled nice for a while. My biology teacher told us she likes the taste of Nivea cream, and when she uses it she always eats a little bit. I feel like as a teacher that's something you keep to yourself so kids don't start calling you a lotion eater. Ha, and that's not the weirdest thing she told us, so she doesn't have to fear that. It's always the science teachers that are odd. Not that it's a bad thing though.